Well, I became a teacher because I love working with kids of all ages, and I decided to do high school math because I felt math was a subject that I was really comfortable with. I wanted to help my students to be comfortable with it because a lot of students are uncomfortable with math. They have a fear of math for whatever reason, and I wanted them to have that confidence that, hey, you can do math. Math applies to you just like I felt when I was in school. When I was in third grade, I've always played school. I was one of those weird kids that always loved school, but in third grade I had an awesome teacher. He was my first male elementary school teacher, and he just made it so much fun, and I was just like, wow, I want to teach. So that was the moment for me. Math made sense to me. You have exact answers, and it just made sense. And I had some teachers that made it make more sense for me. I had some that I struggled with. And so I felt that it was a cool subject that I could get across to my kids and help them to become comfortable with it, bring it to their level, make it relate to them so they can feel that confidence and feel that, hey, math, I can do math, I can handle math. Working with the kids, interacting with them, not just teaching math, but talking to them personally, working with the kids in Future Teachers of America. I feel like they're my buddies. I can really relate to them, and seeing how they're growing and watching them from when they had me as a freshman to when they graduate and walk that stage it's just an awesome feeling. I work with them one-on-one. I tell them I'm available before school, after school. I help them to feel comfortable. I make sure I praise them when they get things right. I don't care how small it is, because that's a good thing. That's a hurdle they've overcome. Just to know that I was a part with them, to see that struggle, and then when it finally clicked, it's just amazing. It's like, yeah, you get it. I want to celebrate with them because I've been there before. I've struggled before, so I know how it feels to have those moments. And when they have those moments, it just builds their confidence and makes them be more successful in that. Growing up, a lot of the teachers I saw, they would just stay to themselves, and I thought that's how a teacher was to be. But then when I got at this school and got with this district, it was amazing. That it made a world of difference. You don't feel alone. You get ideas, you give ideas, and it just makes you be a more well-rounded teacher, getting those ideas from others. It can be difficult at times trying to make the time to plan with your colleagues, especially when they're in another subject like in science, but it does make a difference in bringing that relevance to your students so they can know how science relates to the math and vice versa. So it is worth it. Just the process of problem solving and thinking through a situation we do every single day and don't realize it. And so that thinking process helps you through whatever you're faced with in life. And a lot of the kids don't see that, but it is important just being able to problem solve, to think through a problem, to reason why that solution is important can help you with any situation. So that's why we do math in school. And of course there is math embedded. You might not even see it depending on what profession you go into. Like the kids, I tell them, I'm a student for life. I attend workshops, professional developments. I collaborate with my colleagues. It's a constant growing, get better, looking on the internet, seeing what new things are out there. It never stops. You just have to keep being a lifelong learner.